Khalsa, Wadi Guru Ji Ki Fateh. Good afternoon, everyone. I tell you, it's a beautiful crowd we have here today, and God willing, the weather will hold up so we can pay proper homage and celebrate the Sikh faith, the Sikh culture, and the people that make up the Sikh religion. You know, Carteret is fortunate to have so many hard-working members of our community from the Sikh faith. Members of our community that work hard, that pay taxes, that raise their children to do better than they've done, to celebrate freedom and the essence of life, and to participate in our community. I know many of you are hardworking people. Many of you work every day to provide for your families in hopes that they will do better than you, provide for education and food, provide for shelter and home and clothing, so that they can appreciate our American democracy, can appreciate the American dream. You are part of our history, part of the American culture, the melting pot that is the U.S. society and that is Carteret here in central New Jersey. We have many different faiths, many different religions and cultures of many different peoples. Representatives from nearly every continent around the world and representing every faith imaginable. But today we're here to celebrate the Sikh faith, the Sikh people, to celebrate the freedom of the Sikh culture, to celebrate the equality of men and women, and to celebrate your heritage. I'm very happy to be here with you today as we pay homage to the Sikh people, as we recognize their contributions to our society and recognize their individual contributions here in Carteret. The Sikh people are represented on many boards and agencies, and they make up a good part of our community. But as Hardell said, the most important thing you can do is get involved. Take advantage of your civic responsibility. Become involved in your local government. Register and go out and vote. Be heard. Make sure that your voices are heard. Get involved in your gurdwaras or in the other Sikh associations. Volunteer to coach, to be involved with the boards and agencies, with our sports leagues and youth organizations. And certainly the Sikh culture will continue to flourish here in Carteret. Let me take a moment to thank our two gurdwaras, Singh Sabha and Dashmeshtan Bar, for hosting today's event, and the representation that we have from the other gurdwaras from North Jersey and from Staten Island and New York. Let me also take a moment to acknowledge our local officials that are here with us today, some of our members of the Borough Council, Councilmember Jorge Diaz, Councilman Vinny Bellino was here earlier, Councilwoman Susan Naples, the President of our local Board of Education with over 4,000 students, many children from the Sikh community participating in our Board of Education in the public schools, Board President Dennis Cherevsky. And to come up and to say a few words representing Senator Joseph Vitale and himself, an elected assemblyman, one of 80 assemblymen representing the state of New Jersey, please welcome our new Assemblyman Craig Coughlin for a few remarks. Assemblyman.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. The skies may be cloudy, but the spirit is bright here today, and it's a pleasure to be with you as God shines down on your culture and your faith. You know, it has been a wonderful opportunity for me. This is my first term serving the people of the 19th District in Trenton. It's been a challenging time. But some of the best things that happen to you is you get to know the people that you represent. And I've had a chance today to meet with many of the folks in your community, to read about your faith, the traditions and the beliefs. And they're wonderfully consistent with all that is good and right about America. The notion of equality, the belief in doing for other people, for being honest and noble and hardworking, are the things that have made this nation great for years and years. And it's one of the things that we should be proud of as we celebrate a common heritage, a heritage that starts in a different country and brings us all here to this place where we call home. So it's my privilege to get to represent you in Trenton. It'll be my great pleasure to get to know all of you better and to work with you to make sure that your voice is heard in Trenton and throughout the state. Thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen.